Live. My nigga dead broke.
Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Blue Devils will put total weather to crank us up. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes
Gonna
out
beat
of bounds.
Miami.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I'm gonna beat Miami. Yes.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's back. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down.
Oh.
He's got it, 1st down and more. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Come on, man. You gotta get on that, bro.
Just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is
Celebrate, brother.
to watch, they've got guys
do
that
that.
are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to
Warning.
do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to
That was a
stop
warning.
running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
Sure.
The connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Looking downfield on 1st down.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
What a move to get open. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tight.
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And
Yes,
this will be
no.
incomplete. A big hit there for
No.
2nd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Grab behind the line. It's King.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Catch in the middle. It's King. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Blue Devils are rolling down the field. He wants to change this route. Pulls and fires complete.
Come on.
And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Get loose.
Here's to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fights off the defender.
Get out of here.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
On 4th down, going to the air. And it's going to be batted.
The damn ball.
Turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Back to throw. It's back. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback
got confused
on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs
Get out there.
Down the left side. He's got it.
Are you faster than that?
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back.
Good run.
And he's got 4 out to the 29. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Extending the play. On the run, fires downfield. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off.
Look at this bitch
And
ass.
they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Fucking flag on the play. Ref.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
None of that shit,
There's
man.
a lot of QBs that when they get hit,
Lockdown city.
when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Underneath.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Bad pass. We rushed it.
It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the tailback.
Oh, you get through there, man.
Space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to pass, it's back. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second.
We ain't falling for it.
You're expecting
Come on,
pressure.
bruh.
The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
That's all. Yes.
That is
Defense.
no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Come on, man.
First half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. Touchdown.
Fucking bullshit.
And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No
Right
doubt, when
there.
your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the
Stop playing.
12.
Back to me.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback may change this route. Caught over the middle. It's Kane. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
He's got his man across the middle. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop
It
after a
was
short
2
gain.
yards.
And the Blue Devils in the hurry-up. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And it's
He ain't never jumping that fucking high.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack to pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Back in it.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15.
Bubble.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll go to the ground.
Shit.
At the 35, he's loose. Racing to the right.
What was your bitch ass
To
at?
the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Red pass, it's complete. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line, making side adjustments here. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I like that a lot by this defense. Like, understanding this guy's a threat. He's already
Nothing
shown
can
you
stop
he'll take off
me.
and run the football, treating him like a running back, playing pass, but understanding that
See
can
who's guarding.
happen, rallying to the football.
See what you want to guard.
Inside the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the
See everything.
21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field.
The Sneak scores it.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking. And now the hit knocks it loose.
That's our ball. That's our ball.
Team, and they'll steal a possession.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Start this fucking game up. Keep that ball off.
The Canes will line up to
We'll
kick
make
off
our rash
the
decision.
second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones.
Got it here.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Looking to fire. And
Oh, hell no. Man, come on, man.
Today, his head has to be spinning. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Miami.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Coming out with it, it's Jones. And the ball's free.
Come on, man.
Into the
This some bullshit.
touchdown, Canes.
Look at these niggas, arrow, faggot
This is
ass,
why a lot
flirt
of
ass.
coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football.
What's
cause
wrong with the
a ball,
game?
Make something happen, Palmer.
What? Now I'm 43 years old, Playboy. You talking about old ass Roscoe Dash? want to be in the streets. Fuck, I want to be in the streets for. I'm 43 years old. How old are you?
Welcome to the home of the Alabama.
If you ain't older than 43, nigga, you can't talk.
Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 21 team in the country, the USC.
I've been around since '81, my nigga.
Taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
One side kicking. You ain't got no
You
game.
don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff.
Told you.
They're going to get on that football, and what a job.
Told you what I was doing.
The kick team to pull that one off and steal a possession. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Right over here, my boy.
This crowd full of throats, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up the few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban Field on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Lane. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback making checks. the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Here comes the offense on second down. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll try to run for it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this offense.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Miller with the ball. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And he
You gonna beat Bama, yes!
touchdown, Southern Cal!
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Dropping back. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. run, the ground game. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Bears the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown time.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Pick a play, man.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. After the touchdown, if they could get this two, we'll have a tie ball game. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Reception. I'll make him look alive, pick and play. Come on, brother. with my brother. With my bro.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Kick the ball. Or get off the game.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Motion from the back. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Offense changing the play. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. It's complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Complete on the comeback. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Might be changing the route. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick. but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Hit as he throws. A strike downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that's a deflating end for this defense to the first half. You're trying to hold them to at least a field goal attempt, make the clock maybe run out, use it against them. They couldn't do it. They couldn't stop this offense, and that quarterback just delivered and took the momentum in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you can tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. These corners going to give them some space. The give to the running back from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
He might want another play. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, USA.
Good game, man.
And they take it in
Try.
for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half.
Put it in once,
Great
and now we mad at
execution by this offense.
And it's up and no good. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Oh, he wants it all. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
No, you on the onside, man. That's not going to be your best option.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Creates a little room. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Quarterback making adjustments. Snags it over the middle. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Lane. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Lemon. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. Buying some time. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Get in there!
Field goal
Yes!
is no good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. First and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know.
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. And it's complete. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the...
Caught at the 25. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught.
Don't matter. We're going to keep the ball for the rest of the game.
It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the 2-point try. The play action fake. Moving away from pressure. And he's knocked down.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see what play SMU.
Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford
What's up,
Stadium
Playboy?
in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks,
Woo!
taking on a team from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
You look at this game, you're playing against one of the best players in the world. Huh? How good is you, my boy?
The Mustangs
Top rank in this game?
kick it away to start us off.
Top rank? You said no?
And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff
Oh,
team.
good ball.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I'll take it easy on you.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. May not
Nah,
be the most memorable play
I'll
of the day,
be
but it's
playing every now and
important
then.
as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do, to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era, just guys that toted the rock with some physicality, just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Green. Lofts one high.
It's picked off. Oh, that was picked off.
Inside the 25. Here he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Touchdown!
Oh, you didn't tell that, man.
The short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that kind of toughness is something you can't coach in quarterbacks. You either have it or you don't. Being able to deliver strikes like that for touchdowns when you know you are going to get absolutely popped, man, it is hard to find QBs like that. This offense has one.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket.
Oh,
That's what tight ends are a lot of the
too.
times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, give me some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. And maybe he'll get back to the line
It's
of scrimmage.
crashing that, man.
More than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Fires it. And the missed connection on third down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. It's a seam wide open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one.
I play a different team every game.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game.
Different team every game.
In your own end, we're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Sometimes I do random. I might watch a game on the weekend and then see a team I like and start playing with it. It's really hard to find a lot of little teams to show you play. I wish they had like FCSs and all that on here. Classic teams, you can play the fucking 76 UCLA team or some shit. That should have come later though. They gonna come with that shit. That's on his way, guaranteed. We have classic 90 teams. Gonna be to play like when Vince Young in that USC championship game.
Put that in your back pocket. Understand that guy can fly. I gotta make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing.
They already got it. They just really want to release it year by year. They got a whole 10-year plan.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
That's where they make most of their money at. That's what kind of Madden kind of fell off. They tried to get like 2K. Like 2K was way better before they did all that micro fucking purchase and shit.
There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Because you can't even play with the teams you want to online for like you really never can. They almost force you to play that what's the name shit. That my play.
Stopped at the 41, but gave him 10 on that play.
As a head coach, you love it when
you're online. You can only play with a certain amount of teams, and if you play with them for a certain amount of time, you can't use them no more. So you never really bought a game that you can't even play online fully. And they get to decide who and when you playing with people, or what team you playing with.
And the Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. He's going to run it inside the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and second and 6.
It's looking like I should have closed up.
DB's right up on the receivers. Going to sling it on second down.
It's crazy. I remember a while ago, Madden used to have this mode where Like 5 different people can play on one team.
You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on
that was like early 2000s. It was only around for like a year or two.
Playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Hell no.
Got his man on the right.
I mean, they had it to where like you could be somebody as a quarterback, somebody as a receiver, somebody as a running back. They'd be tight though if they brought that back now. I think more people would do that.
Was going to come out and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball
You could play
down the field.
Players. Yeah, Bill, you could be getting traded, have a league, and the player kind of disintegrate over the amount of seasons they play.
And the extra point is true.
That's fucked up though how them niggas got the fucking contract on the NFL to where nobody else can even compete with a football game. That shit is weak. And to me, that shit should be illegal. That should be like against the monopoly. It'll be way like that, especially with the licensing rights. They really probably could have did it with college football, with EA Sports when they bought all their rights already.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They find
when they all sign that contract.
Touchdown and a chance on this
yeah, they do.
To even the score. To the air, it's Jennings. Got it in the middle, it's Harden.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big.
They actually got some cool little other football games coming out, but it's without the names and the team names and all that. Nobody really want to play them.
Back to pass on second down. Scrambling away. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he
I forget the name of that. What's that website called? It's called like Streamcore or something, where people be posting their video games. You can like buy them and play them on the PlayStation.
I didn't think he was really that open.
Streamcore or Stream something.
I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
They had it on there. It was a cool ass video game though. Cool ass football game.
He's looking to pass. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted.
Get over there.
Taking it the other
Get over
way.
there, fat boy.
He's at the tip, and he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
See you in a minute.
It's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the play.
You know what? I used to fuck with it a while ago, back in like 2010. I used to fuck with it. I used to try to do that little AAA shit.
Right down the middle.
Yeah, added to added a few of the top teams to the MLB.
It's Brinson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
They used to have a little contest like who threw the first no-hitter online. You got $1 million.
In a big rush, they have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down.
Yeah, I ain't heard about that in a while.
Adjusting. Fires on the move.
That was way back 2014, about 10 years ago.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
I remember the old back in the day, 2008, 2009. It's like everybody was playing Madden. People don't really play Madden as much no more.
He puts
I don't know what happened.
He gets north fast.
Yeah, I think it got too hard for like the average person to play.
Trying play action, looking to buy time.
Yeah, I mean, it was something like every black person that was between the ages of like 18 to 30, even the 35-year-olds was playing like 15 years ago.
But that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
And all of a sudden, I mean, they was having big Madden tournaments. It was like Madden was a big thing. You were playing Madden in the hood, something was wrong with you.
To throw, it's Jennings. Pressure all over the quarterback.
Like, you don't know how to play Madden. That was like a rite of passage for a motherfucker that was like 28, 29. He had to know how to play Madden. I don't know if the video game that got too expensive. It really kind of hard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Yeah. But when you go back to when we was, how old are you?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose.
All right, so when we was buying Nintendo games, it was 50, 60 bucks, and that's
He's going to come up about 5 yards
35 years ago. So think about it. They almost, actually, they're cheaper now when you kind of think about it in relativity.
Big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, so what we was paying, a Nintendo in 85 was $300.
They all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle. And now
You can buy you a PlayStation 5 today on off-rent for less than $300. And you're getting 10 times more than what you got from that Nintendo. You're getting a computer, a video game, a DVD player, a CD player, music.
How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that?
It's really a fucking entertainment center now.
They'll knock him down
Like
for
a video
a
game.
couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their
Oh.
one-on-ones. D linemen staying.
The really real video gamers, they really laugh at people that play these, that use
The Mustangs now
PlayStation
with a long
5s and shit.
way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Cause they're like, you can just upgrade a computer. They don't
Snagged
feel,
in the middle.
they don't really feel like this.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the
Cause that's really the,
sets him up at the
it's really, it's
45-yard
not,
line. We got a
because you
timeout here
like
late
you
in
already
the
getting
first
a,
half, and they'll
you
try
probably
to
could
get
build
points on the board before the break.
a video game computer for like
And the Mustangs will line it up
500
on
bucks,
1st and
but it's
10.
gonna be worth $5,000. Like the stuff that's inside of the PlayStation doesn't even match what's inside of the computer.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings.
It was way different on the PC.
Hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him.
They got better graphic cards.
Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
Oh,
Complete with
touchdown.
conviction on the crosser. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking downfield on 1st down. And that
They got way more games that come out on PC on a yearly basis than PlayStation 5 and shit.
I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
And this is
Yeah, they be doing that shit. That shit like damn.
Plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's looking to throw.
And then once you open, you can't even take the shit back.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Mustangs. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. What a
I got a little scam I never did, but I always thought about doing it.
Nothing more frustrating when you watch a Hail Mary.
And you know, you bootleg the top part of the video game
Put that thing way up in the air
and put it on the blank CD.
Receiver comes down with it. What a play.
kickoff unit is
And
out
put
there.
it, you know, just bootleg the whole thing, but the game not really on there. And when the new games come out, just turn it in for a credit.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
So you go, what you do is you go buy like a cheap $3 game, so that way it's an actual disc. They're not gonna put it in there. They're just gonna see that it ain't scratched.
They'll try to get something on the board here.
And you just get you print out the case like you was making a fake DVD, but make it for the video game. Put that shit on top of the listeners. So they'll see the little PlayStation thing in the ring in the middle. And
It's hard to
I need
defense that comes off the
it might work
like that.
every now and then. So they sell it to some. They're gonna sell it to somebody. That shit gonna have Crash Bandicoot.
To the air, it's Green. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Huge
That'll be the
play
problem,
there
though.
into plus
That'll be funny as
territory, and
fuck.
they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Oh, we got him.
Fires to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops
Big
with 6
six.
seconds left.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Unleashes one deep.
Don't catch that too
This
wide.
is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Touchdown right here. Oh, yeah, TD.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on
Like
that
college
play.
football been fucked up since they kind of did all that NIL shit.
Bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Off play action.
But you know what? Sometimes you need dominant teams
He was fortunate
in a
not to
sport
lose yardage on that play. Able
just
to wedge
because
it
so you
back
can
to
see
the line
what
of scrimmage.
dominance looks like when it's all put
Good play by
together.
the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away,
Yeah.
and now they've set up third down.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. That'll get the job done.
Oh yeah, and they got AI learning, so learn how you play throughout the game.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progression.
Yeah, I remember about 7 years ago, Alabama, it was like you wasn't even no beating them.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive
It
tackles
was really like a
go
machine.
such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs.
Oh yeah, it is.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be calling a hot route. Now the play fake. Always
Oh,
a
I got that.
play
I
for
see.
the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Some of these plays be weird.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Oh, I threw it to the wrong person.
The second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this ball
He from
looks like
Arkansas?
it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver.
Oh, yeah,
that
I stay in
seemed
Vegas
open,
now,
but
though.
just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field.
Cheaper.